Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning. So, today's topic is going to be Hard Times Create Strong Men, one of my favorite books and one of the topics that I know so well. So, the book was written by Stephen Arno. I may put the link in the description, but it's called Hard Times Create Strong Men. And basically, I'm going to go through the table of contents and we're going to discuss it. So, it says, what does it mean to be a man in the modern world? This book is a man Bible on money, sex, religion, and politics. What has worked in the past, what didn't work based on proven history results, not on feelings. And that's so true. That's so true. Very true. And what does he mean by feelings? Let's talk about that for a second. So, a lot of people, political correctness in our society and everything like that, everybody has all these feelings and, but what actually works, what actually is structured to work, right? Everybody wants to vote on feelings and everybody wants to vote on how they feel, but in actuality, whether it's Congress or the president, it's not how you feel, it's what actually works. So I just wanted to put that out there. You can kind of insinuate on what I was talking about, so I'll leave that for that. But he talks about money and work. Chapter 1 is Hard Times Create Strong Men. Chapter 2 is A Man's Purpose is His Work. You're not unique or beautiful snowflake. Chapter 3 is Making the Leap from Good to Great. I love chapter 4. It says good men are not nice men. Chapter 5, Attack of the Man Boys, the feminized men that we're going against. Chapter 6 is the invention of the teenager and the evolution of the emerging adult. Chapter 7, men solve problems, video games solve men. That's very true. There's a lot of men that play video games and they're not actually fulfilling their purpose. Right? There's nothing wrong with video games. It's just that you have to fulfill your purpose at the same time. Chapter 8 is being strong but flexible, being bend instead of breaking. Chapter 9 is what does it mean to be a man, Jack and the Beanstalk. And chapter 10 is Great Expectations. Part 2, Sex, Women, Family, and Children. What women want, how to live your purpose and give women what they really want, what men want in women. Fun women versus marriageable women. That's very powerful. You're not going to find a decent wife at the club or a bar. I'm just going to tell you from experience. You may find her, but she's not going to be the one that you're looking for. If you're looking for a wife, you got to go to church. You got to go to these different places that these women, like, they're looking for husbands. They're dating to marry. That's what you need to look for. You may not find her on online dating either. I'm struggling to find somebody on online dating. So, on selecting a woman, hypergamy. Hypergamy is huge because nowadays women will go for the easiest option, right? The man with the most resources, that's what they'll go for. So be careful, gentlemen. That's something that could happen to you. Why manipulation and pickup arts should never worked in the long run. Rampant homosexuality. How do you choose a gender from 63 genders? What role does it play? The destruction of men and the family, and pornography. Religion, God, and the new gods of money and government. Religion from a functional perspective. New God, money, the economic genocide of the middle class. Native American genocide, new God, science, worthless academia. New God, atheism, killing the sacred cows. And part 4 is politics, a system organized hate and the systematic extension of the West in the land of the blind. Masculine versus feminine political power. The world belongs to warrior cultures, extinction of the opulence of men. A history of violence, barbarians at the gate, the empire strike back, why shithole countries hire these shitholes. He got that from Trump. Should our civilization go 500 years backwards, women and the fall of men, and then afterward, the story of my father, it's not too late for redemption. And then Revelation's Hard Times Permissions. So why is this one of my favorite books? Because it taught me how to it opened my eyes to really just being a man, right? It taught me how to really be a man in this modern world. Did I know how to be a man before? Absolutely. Was I living my full purpose? No, I wasn't. Right. So, and the cycle goes, and this cycle is a huge cycle. It goes hard times create strong men create good times create weak men create hard times. And that's an 80-year cycle. And the reason why that's an 80-year cycle, but also, democracy only lasts 250 years. And Stefan Areno says this. So from 1775 to 2026, that is when empires fall. That's why you're seeing all this stuff happening in the United States right now, is because the elites, the government is trying to make a mad dash for power because they know that their time is coming. They know the time is up. Whether it's Trump coming back or Jesus coming back, doesn't matter, right? These are just cycles of history that happen. And, you know, it's honestly gonna be, it's honestly gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse for the people that, you know, that live in this country, that are trying to make a decent living. It's just gonna get hard. Look at the prices. Look at the rise of inflation, all that stuff. But hard times create strong men, right? Men need to be strong. They need to be strong for their families. They need to be strong for their nation. Man, I'm slobbering. I apologize. They need to be strong for their nation. They need to be strong for their families. They need to be strong for their communities. They need to be strong for God, right? These are things that I'm gonna continue to push out on this channel because it needs to happen. It needs to happen. It just has to, right? You know, men don't necessarily need emotion. We need our emotions, but we need our emotions to be pushed through to the other side so we can get stuff done, right? So, you know, hard times create strong men, you know, and, you know, in the cycle that we're in, weak men create hard times. That was 2000 to 2020, and 2020 to 2040 is hard times create strong men. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. That's just a cycle of history. And once you understand the cycle of history, you understand what's going on, then you can be better in place to do the things necessary that you need to do. So, all right, guys, that's all that I have. I really try to keep my videos under 10 minutes. So that's all that I have. Take care. Done.